Ladies and gentlemen, it's around 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to have myself a Christmas orange, and we're going to talk about Christmas lights. For those of you who do not know, a Christmas orange is a Devil's Food vodka and orange soda. Because around Christmas time, they have those chocolate oranges. And for further reference, I am a food blogger. I purchased this alcohol in order to write a review of it, and now I have to use it up, so I've decided to incorporate it into this video so that I do not drink too much too quickly. Further along these lines, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, Christmas lights. I stepped outside to get something from my car. 3 o'clock in the morning, the Christmas lights are still out. I don't get it. Now, I love Christmas. I don't put them out myself. I don't care. I'm not a Christian. I don't celebrate Christmas. It's not something I do. And, I mean, I have never really cared much for Christmas. You know, it's a really negative time of year for me. It was a year I had to see my abusive family, or time of year I had to see my abusive family. I don't think they do anything for Christmas anymore because most of them are dead. But I can tell you that I do not get invited to anywhere on Christmas. Never happens. I mean, this year I was invited to a Christmas party. I was too depressed to go, but it was a party with a bunch of people I didn't know, so it's not like this was a thing. And I mean, even last year, I recall last year, my work had a party. By the time I got there, because I was the night shift, all the good stuff was gone. And it was over. So we had the dregs of the night, which was fine with me. I didn't care. I mean, you make the best of it. And then as I recall, Christmas was a weekend, was like a Friday or something. So we had the weekend with no janitorial service, so the workroom stunk for a while. Every day I'd come in and clean up a little bit more until it was all gone. But, you know, it's like Christmas lights. It used to be they put actual fire on the Christmas trees. Candles. And, you know, there's even a thing called an oil menorah. I've always wanted, as soon as I found out they existed, which was, I think last year maybe, I've always wanted to see one lit, or at least I've always wanted to have one. I don't really celebrate Hanukkah either. I have no family, okay? The family I do have hates my guts. They want me dead. I'm not kidding. I really think that. They'd be happy if I left and never came back. So, that's the world I live in. Don't have a lot of cheer. Never been a very cheery person anyway. Hanukkah, however, is called the Festival of Lights. So, I mean, it's one thing we Jews love. It's lights. I don't know why. We love lights. We love Christmas lights. I love those things. Always have. I'm an idiot. Every year, I used to go walking around the Christmas season to see all the pretty lights. And I did that this year. I will probably do it again before the holiday season is over. I remember one year I actually went walking as late as New Year's, the day after New Year's, to see the Christmas lights. Because, people leave them up. have that holiday cheer for just a little while longer. Of course, I don't like the idea of Christmas ornaments because I believe we should be spending the money on something important. Like, if I could, I would buy these bracelets for Christmas trees because they're a charity thing, and it's like, look, here's a red one, here's a green one, and they have more colorful ones than that, and it's just like, yeah, you get those Christmas tree hooks that you put on the ornaments and put that on the tree, okay, and there you have a nice ornament, it catches the light, put your lights up. And that's the thing about Christmas, is that this time of year we think of, all the homeless people and giving and being good. And it's like, we shouldn't be doing that at the holidays. We should be doing that all year. And there should be more companies. It's like, it should be hard to find Christmas ornaments that are not for a charity. Particularly homelessness, of course, because that's a thing, but that's the world we live in, There's a lot of pain and suffering in the world. Like, there should be a ornament for me to fight diseases in Africa, That would be a thing. There should be an ornament for children's charities. But it's like, I'm not really a fan of the idea of buying ornaments and buying lights for no good reason. Now, I have to admit, if I had children, I'd feel differently. I'd want them to be happy. I'd want them to have a good time. But as for a man alone, I think it's truly sad if you're decorating your house. You're putting up ornaments that only you see. I don't know. Just a thought. I'm Richard. Danger Ducky says it is now time for you to comment, like, and subscribe, and support this channel so we can do things like save the world by removing trash from the ocean, planting trees, and feeding orphans. Danger Ducky approves.